My name is Jana Ely, and I actually now, after having excellent experience with PEMF therapy, I now offer it to people and to the equestrian community. My personal experience. Would you like to hear about my personal experience?
Absolutely.
Okay, so my personal experience with PEMF the journey started about 5 years ago. Unfortunately, I suffered from multiple head traumas, one of those in which was a flight for life. I was unconscious for several days and had a slow recovery. I then experienced years later two more traumatic head injuries, unfortunately, due to horseback riding. And after that, I had seen a neurologist and also went to a specialist neurologist up in Denver, diagnosed me with end stage dementia based on a SPECT scan, which basically I had very low cognitive function. I could not remember if you told me something just now, I wouldn't be able to recall it at all. I had a very hard time walking. I had neuropathy, so tingling and numbness throughout my body, especially in my feet and hands. I'm only now, how old am I? 43. So I was still young to have these cognitive impairments. I had to walk with a cane. I was in bed about 20 hours a day. I had to stop working, stop my job. Numbness of the mouth. It was very profound. I had nystagmus, so my eyes did this constantly. I had constant dizziness. I was a runner. I did horse events, 50-mile endurance races. I used to hike and run and was very active, very healthy prior to this impairment. So I discovered PEMF through doing it for my horse, actually. And I was having horrible headaches, um, blurred vision, blackouts. She said, "Well, we should try this and see. I've heard it can help with glioma, with brain cancer, and there's FDA approved for all of these different ailments. Let's try it." So I was obviously cognitively not all there, but we tried it, and through the course of a few treatments, I noticed a significant difference. Um,
Mhm.
so after several treatments with a woman that I knew, I ended up buying my own machine, and we were treating me regularly based on a protocol for TBI and research. And I, within weeks, was walking unassisted, started being able to speak more clearly, remember things. The feeling was coming back into my body. The headaches were going away. Within 3 months, after purchased the machine, I decided to start my own business, just helping family and friends with it, and noticed significant changes in everything from wounds to I've had personal experience treating people with Parkinson's disease, back pain, skin issues, everything, the whole gamut. I've had multiple people. So through the course of doing that, I learned more about it. I started doing more research, more reading, researching and doing different trials on people. And with a medical background that I have, I was able to apply that, and just, through word of mouth and people improving plantar fasciitis and again, severe back pain that people are able to heal without drugs.
Mhm.
So I then got more and more clientele. You interviewed Jerry. She was one of my clients that ended up buying a machine because she saw significant changes in her own physical pain that she was having, as well as for her family. the level of, how it releases endorphins and helps with anxiety, depression, and helps with mood stability. And so she decided to purchase her own machine. So I continued on that path. I also have another client who is an anesthesiologist and very brainy lady, very, very smart lady. She ended up having some also learning about it. I was treating her and her horse, and she ended up also buying her own machine. And we do talks, so we do seminars and try to educate the public. And even we've got doctors and nurses and other anesthesiologists and all walks of life coming to learn about this and experience it. And through that journey, we've had many stories. We have a talk and we have like case studies and things like that. I used to work in animal medicine, and I did my own study. My cat broke his ulna, and I went to the orthopedic surgeon and I said, okay, he said, this is a 6-week fracture. I said, this is a 6-week fracture. Cast the cat, he'll be done. So I PMF'd him daily on the site, 10 minutes a day, and the cat loved it. 3 weeks later, we do x-rays weekly. Third x-ray, 3 weeks later, fully healed, fracture gone. Showed it to the orthopedic surgeon, and he's like, wow, what did you do? So I've done several studies with veterinarians like that, where we've tried, working on something that we knew the clinical path of that or how long it would take to heal. And then we're able to, with PEMF, change that, which is pretty remarkable. So I can tell stories of people, a lady that had Parkinson's disease, quite end stage, needed a walker, difficulty sleeping at night, very impaired cognitively, had the tremors, the shuffle. I was treating her 2 to 3 times a week. And she honestly was able to leave the walker at home and go on a trip to Vegas with her family. She really, didn't make 100% recovery. It's something like with her that is a continuum where, she needs treatment regularly. And then those types of clients, I recommend for them to buy their own machine. And because they need it in their home, they need it, daily or regularly. So myself, I have recovered to, I'd say about 90%. I was just through doing PEMF. So PEMF was the only thing that I did to heal my brain. I would love to get a SPECT scan now to see what my brain is doing and what it looks like, because I'm now able to obviously have my own business, drive, work, ride horses again, help other people through doing the classes and the PEMF